Welcome back to Apathetic Reviews. Oh, he surely doesn't care, does he?
This video is rated mature. Hey everybody, welcome back to Apathetic Reviews, the series where I don't need a script or anything, and I can just talk about movies however I want, whenever I want. And apparently, with a really bad tongue, my tongue hurts a lot right now. I don't know if it was because of the popcorn or if it's because I bit it or something. I don't know, it just hurts. But do you know what helps? I saw Jurassic World Rebirth, and how did I feel about it? It's like a 4 out of 10. it's not super great. I got back from the movie theater like 3 hours ago, and my throat hurts a lot, so excuse me. But yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth. How was it? Not very good. Well, I mean, at least it's better than Dominion and Jurassic Park 3, but to be honest, that's not a very high bar to cross at all. So I guess points? I don't know. Story-wise, it's kind of stupid and lame. We've seen this story. I feel like we've seen this story like a bunch of times in the Jurassic series. It feels like a very by-the-numbers sort of movie. Like, this movie is not doing anything that's going to surprise you. The people you know are going to die are going to die. Well, except for one, but we'll get to that later. But anyway, spoiler-free quick little thing here. The movie is 2 hours long, and it doesn't need to be. There's this separate, like, family storyline where, like, there's this random family that's, like, out on the ocean, and they also are being attacked by dinosaurs, and they very, very rarely intersect with the main storyline about the mercenaries and Scarlett Johannsen and Jonathan Bailey and Mahershala Ali. They very rarely interact with those characters at all. So I was surprised that they were even in the movie, because every time we go to their scenes, it just feels like we're wasting time. They're not in any actual danger because, one, there's a child character, and if you've watched my Jurassic Park ranking that I did recently, you'll know that if there's a Jurassic Park kid character, they are not going to die. They are not in any danger whatsoever. So, that kind of sucked. The family was pretty much the family had plot armor, and that wasn't fun to watch. The boyfriend is annoying, and I wish he died. I guess that's a spoiler, but I do not care. Anyway, Scarlett Johannsen feels like she's just kind of going through it. I mean, like, she's having some fun. I can tell that she's having fun, but it's not like she's treating this with any sincerity at all. She's just kind of going through it. Jonathan Bailey, kind of the same thing. Everybody's just kind of hamming it up a little bit, which I guess is fun to watch, but also makes for kind of a dumb movie watching experience. And yeah, that's the dinosaurs are fine. It's kind of stupid that there's mutated dinosaurs, but we'll get to that when we get to the spoiler zone in 3, 2, 1, spoilers. So yeah, everybody you know is gonna die, dies, except for Mahershala Ali's character. I thought for sure that he was gonna die, but I guess he didn't. Like, he sacrifices himself at the end of the movie, but then I guess he just doesn't. Like, that kind of takes away from his sacrificial moment, that he just kind of, at the last moment, is like, oh, I'm safe. I got away from the D-Rex, which, speaking of the D-Rex, such a dumb movie villain. Like, it looks kind of cool. It looks like the Rancor and the Xenomorph, which I know were its inspirations. But it one, isn't in the movie all that much. It's only in the climax of the movie, which I guess makes it more, fun, because you see it at the beginning of the movie, and it apparently fucks up everything at that laboratory. And then at the end of the movie, it's there and it's escaped, and you're like, oh no, what's it gonna do? But in its entirety of its screen time, it kills 2 dudes and a helicopter, and that's it. And it moves really slowly, and also, like, there's a bunch of characters. If you watch my Jurassic Park ranking, you'll know that I hate unnecessary characters more than anything, especially in the Jurassic Park franchise, because in the Jurassic Park franchise, you can just kill off characters who are cuttable and stupid and don't add anything. So the fact that there's this many characters in the climax really sucks, and I really hate it. But anyway, the D-Rex is just so lame. It kills the helicopter, which is kind of cool. Like there's this cool shot where it has it in its mouth, and you think the helicopter's coming through, but it's not. All the people in the helicopter are dead, which I guess is kind of cool. And then, but everything else, like the D-Rex kills one guy, and then just moves on and is super slow and doesn't catch anything. He's not really he's just so lame. The D-Rex is such a lame villain. The Spinosaurus is so cool. Not the Spinosaurus is in this movie. Oh, no. But the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 is a way better villain in comparison, because at least the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3, like, hunts down the main characters, and that's fun to watch. But anyway, yeah. Oh, speaking of Spinosauruses, they're very lame in this movie. They don't do much, and I'm really mad because the Spinosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. And this was like the grand return, and there's 3 of them. And I don't know why there was 3 of them when only like one of them seemed to do anything. There's a couple cool kills, I guess. One guy gets eaten alive by the Quetzalcoatlus, which is kind of cool. And then this lady gets like sneak attacked by a Spinosaurus, which is really creative. And then the corporation guy, who is going to die, gets eaten alive by the D-Rex, which is kind of fun. But yeah, for the most part, it's just lame. It's a lame movie. It's so lame. The movie's not fun. I mean, like, it's enjoyable for the most part, and there's some cool horror things, which I'm glad that the movie at least tried to establish a tone. It's like, oh, we're the horror Jurassic Park movie. But, like, there's, like, minor jump scares, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't feel that out of like sync with the rest of the franchise. I don't know. It's just okay, I guess. Jonathan Bailey is just okay. Mahershala Ali is giving it his all. And I guess if they're not going to be making any Blade movies, I guess he's going to be stuck at Jurassic World, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I think the boyfriend should have died. The boyfriend was douchebag. I thought he should have died in the first scene he was introduced, because he doesn't add anything. I don't think the girlfriend character should have lived either. If you really want to set yourself apart, kill the kid characters. Set some actual stakes. I never feel like the kid characters are ever in danger, because they never are. But yeah, it's a lame movie. The Velocidactyls, as my dad calls them, were very lame. And also, like, this movie has a weird thing with size where dinosaurs will shrink and grow for some reason. I don't know if that was just like a CGI thing or whatever. The CGI is fine. The dinosaurs look a bit fat, I guess, but I don't know. They just look different. They tried to say that the Mosasaurus that they chase is the same one from the other movies, and I'm like, no, it's not. I literally just watched the other movies very recently. They do not look the same. The other Mosasaurus is like longer. Anyway, this review is getting really long. Bottom line is, this movie does not need to be 2 hours long at all. This movie is really lame. And, I actually... At the end of the movie, there's like dolphins, which, if you know me, I fucking hate dolphins. They're the worst creatures. But at the end of the movie, when the dolphins happened, I turned to my mom and I said, really? I freaking hate this movie. They ended it with dolphins? And she laughed so hard, and that was the biggest reaction she gave during the entire 2 hours we were there. Like, as soon as the credits rolled, she was laughing at my joke and didn't react to anything else in the movie like that. So I guess that puts into perspective how kind of lame and underwhelming this movie is. Again, it's better than Dominion and Jurassic Park 3, but it's not as iconic as Jurassic Park 3, and it's just lame. It's not a very high bar to cross, and it barely passes it. I don't know. Again, 4 out of 10. It's not a very fun movie, but watch it if you wanna. I don't really care. Bye.